So here I've prepared an empty website. Basically there's an images folder which is empty, no files yet. What we need to do first is to place the images prepared by the designer into the images folder. It will help us organize our files on the website. So I search for the images, here they are. Menu left side to go on the left, menu right side to go on the right, menu spacer to be stretched in the center part of the box. Okay, let's drag them in the images folder. There you go, 3 files. Now we need a web page, alright, an HTML page. I'm going to rename it to menu.htm, add, and we have an HTML page with some code which Visual Studio, our tool, prepares for us. Okay, I'm going to give a title to this website, which is MCAST website, and we can immediately start developing. Okay, before we start developing, however, we always need to think. We need to create a strategy. So my ideas were these. Basically, I thought of 3 ways to go about this menu. You can do it the old way with HTML tables. It is the oldest way of doing it. It is definitely not the right way. Why? HTML tables are intended for tabular data and not to display menus or images within the cells of a table. So this is tabular data. One would usually use a cell in a table to place an image inside and then the rest of the menu in the other cells. However, this is not the right way of doing it for accessibility reasons and other. In the older times it was the only solution. However, nowadays we have other CSS solutions. The next way to do it is to create 3 divs, 3 divisions. Okay, it's like 3 rectangular boxes, so that we place each image in these 3 rectangular boxes. Okay, so the idea would be you have 3 boxes of different sizes, right? And we would place each of the images in the right place, and we'll stretch this one along the greater box. However, the way I would like to do it is using CSS3. CSS3 is the latest CSS technologies. It is not yet supported on all web browsers as of June 2010 today. However, it is a nice way to experiment with this technology. So, back to our code. First we create this singular division. Alright, now what we need to know is how high will this containing box, this menu box, be. So to discover this, we can examine the size of the images. Okay, so if we take menu left side, for example, we have dimensions of width of 40 pixels and height of 70 pixels. We need to follow that height. So back to our code. What I'll do to declare a height for this rectangle, I will create a CSS style. So style type equals text CSS. Okay, and we create our first style, our ID. I'm creating an ID for the menu, and in this ID I will specify a height. So height 70 pixels. Okay, we go on this div and we declare an ID, a CSS ID, which has the name of menu. Okay, just to make things clear, we'll give a background color to this box. So we'll just choose a color over there, and we'll type some text over here. The menu goes here. Okay, let's test it. View in browser. This is Google Chrome. Right, the menu goes here. We have the box declared over there. We also need to think about setting a width to this box, a fixed width, and then we'll start placing the images in their place. Okay, so let's set the width. A width of 600 pixels. Now, regards the images, we need to analyze the way to go about the images. Basically, in HTML and CSS, there's an X dimension and the y dimension. The x dimension is the horizontal dimension and the y is the vertical dimension. The point up here is position 0, 0. And basically, these dimensions grow the more you go to the right or the more you go down. So if, for example, we want to go down, the y dimension, so this is x and this is y, the y dimension grows and becomes 70 pixels, knowing that our rectangular box is 70 pixels high. So basically, if we want to place the three images, we need to place the first image to start from 0, 0. And then we need to place the right image to be positioned over here. If we have a width of 600, we need to check the width of the image, of the right image, so that we move back by the width of that image and we position it somewhere over here. Okay, so what we know is that these images, the right and left images, have a width of 40 pixels. So what we'll do is we'll draw background, we'll draw these images first by declaring their position in the structure of the website. So menu left side .gif. Okay, we'll specify the top position and the left position, so it's 0, 0 pixels, and we'll also specify that we don't want the image to repeat itself in the background. Okay, so if we test the image right now, okay, we have an image over there which is not repeated horizontally. Back to code. We need to specify all the other images. So URL, now let's try the right image, images slash menu underscore right underscore side .gif. This time we need to position it on the horizontal axis. So we have a width of 600 pixels. The width of the image itself is 40 pixels, so 600 minus 40 is 560 pixels, so 560 pixels from the left, no, from the top we need 0 pixels and 560 pixels from the left. Once again, no repeat. Okay, quick test. No. Okay, basically I think I have to switch these over. Yes, okay. The final image is the one that needs to be stretched, repeated all along the box. So URL, once again we specify the image path, menu spacer, .gif, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, anyway it will repeat itself. And we say you should repeat yourself on the x-axis, on the horizontal axis. Okay, quick test. There you go.